You're such an asshole.
How you kids doing? AssholeConsulting.com. Hey Cappy, I hopped on a plane to Cali and now my internet business is taking off. It's amazing, but it would be an incredible waste of time and money to try and keep up with these people out here. My plan is to pick up a rental and head to my uncle's in Nashville. I'm in Orange County. Between here and there, what are the cheapest hotels, good hikes, and shit I must see? Hell, maybe you could put me in touch with the gray one. He's nowhere near where you're going. He's way too far north. So then I asked him, because I'm going to be honest, the past 2 weeks has been the 2 weeks of let's provide Cappy jack all fucking shit in key, not adequate, key detail. There's shitloads of detail that is not key. Then there's detail that is not adequate. I've had to hound people for multiple questions. So I asked, what time of year are you leaving? And what are you moving? Just you in a backpack or all your world's belonging in a rental truck? Because I don't know. Did he move a shit ton of stuff out there? Does he have to haul that? Does he have to worry about getting stolen? Oh, did he just fly out there with some underwear and socks and he could hop on a plane? He could get a small little cheap rental? I don't know. These would be important things that I have to, I don't know, we ask additional questions, which drives up the price. Drives up the price. I'm already here. I came with a duffel bag and a backpack. I want a video, and please make the video tower. Fester is taking the plunge in California. So, you're in California, you want to drive back to Nashville. Hang on, this is why I got to read it again. I hopped on a plane, and now my internet business is taking off. It's made, but it'd be a incredible waste of time. My check be here. Right, so you want to leave. You want to go to Nashville. You're currently in Orange County. Okay. So he's already there. You got your backpack. You're in California. You want to go to Nashville. All right. And then he wants to know if I can link to a video of his. Let's look it up and give it a shout out here. Will you be willing to put a link to my YouTube channel in description? I said, sure, you pay me, I'm a whore, I'll do it all. The title of this one is, as my incredibly slow internet loads up, I think his channel is called Fester the MGTOW. Called Taking the Plunge. Oh, no, it's just Fester. That's all it is, just Fester. Okay. So I'll put the link of that down below into the thing. Let me make sure I got it all. Oh, my voice is going. Alright. So we're going to have to do... Okay, so if you're in California, you could do Highway 10. I think that's going to go a little bit too far south, and that is not that exciting of a drive. You can go Highway 40, and I think 40 goes through Nashville. I'm pretty sure it does. It goes through Albuquerque. Dallas? Memphis? How do they go through St. Louis? It goes through Little Rock. Alright, let's take a look. You are in Orange County, Los Angeles to Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. And of course, Google always assumes you want to fly, which I do not. Want to drive. Oh, yeah, that's a straight shot over. I thought maybe Nashville was a little bit further higher north. It's just a little bit further north, latitudinally speaking. I think it's a straight shot on 40. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it doesn't go. 40 doesn't go through Dallas. Once again, the incredibly... Oh, Google, you fucking cocksuckers, you curve the... If you get so far, because I go for big rides, right? And normally you just see the map, it would show you the line. Now Google decided to get cute and show you the curvature of the Earth. It's like, fuck, dude, I'm not a satellite. Look, here's fucking Brazil. Oh, see, now you gotta curve it. See, did you know the Earth curves? It curves. The Earth curves. Did you know that? No, I didn't fucking know that, Google. All right. So you will... Orange County is a little bit south, isn't it? Here's what you can do. You can either go out 10 and shoot north on 95 and get to 40. Get to 40 somehow. Fuck Joshua Tree National Park. There's nothing there. Forget the Salton Sea. It stinks. I don't know exactly where you're. Near Temecula? Where is that? But I would get your ass up to... I think it's Highway 15 in town. Yeah, so get your ass up to Highway 15 and up to 40. You don't have to go through LA. I don't know exactly where you live, but get to Highway 40 however you can. And you're not going to miss much of anything along Highway 40. Heck, I even think you could... You know what I would do? Here's what I would do. Let's start it off right. I'm going to start you off right. Take Highway 10 out to Phoenix. Okay, there's nothing until you maybe get to Flagstaff. You don't have to go to Phoenix. There's not really much in Phoenix, but what I would do is you shoot off Highway 60 here, make your way up to Prescott, and here's what we're going to write down. Prescott to Jerome to Sedona to Flagstaff. All right? That's going to be one hell of a beautiful drive, and that last bit there through Sedona is absolutely amazing. So those are the 3 towns you want to hit. Prescott. Prescott's nice. I'm just having you go this way because you're going to go over these mountains into a mining town called Jerome, and then you're going to go down into the, I think it's the Green Valley or Valley Verde or something like that. Take that all the way across to Sedona. That's going to be beautiful and amazing. And then you're going to take the Knott Highway to Flagstaff from Sedona because it's prettier, which is Highway 86. 89. You'll go Highway 89 up to Flagstaff. All right. That'll be a day drive unless you leave early in the morning. So then there's Flagstaff. You're going to go out straight east. You do want to see the crater site. You definitely want to see the crater site. And I would say the National Petrified Forest is pretty cool to see those. You know what? Do that too. You're not going to see these big-ass petrified quartz trees that are 3 times the width that you are tall. That's pretty cool. That's worth doing. And how many? So you're going to be doing 1 park. Don't do the painted desert or the painted forest. That's part of the petrified forest. It's not really worth doing. But the... where's that crater? I think, yeah, that's before. I could be wrong. But that is before. The crater is definitely worth seeing. It's to the east of Flagstaff. Petrified National Forest is worth seeing. Alright, and then you're there. New Mexico is pretty much a shithole. And then you're in Albuquerque. Now, Albuquerque, Sandia Peak is worth hiking if you're in good enough hiking condition. Otherwise, there's not much to do in Albuquerque. And if it's winter time like it is now, it's going to be too damn cold to hike that. Not much to do aside from hike that Sandia Peak, where you hike up it and then you take the tramway down. That's one of my favorite hikes. That's one of the coolest hikes. Not a terrible amount of scenery, but it's just a cool hike, and then you take the tram down. It's really neat. Okay, so then... you keep on going. There's Amarillo. No, you don't go through Dallas. Okay, you go through Oklahoma City. You're in Arkansas. Gotta go by Hot Springs. I've not been to Arkansas. It's one of the few states I haven't been, so I don't know if the Ozarks are worth checking out. Some buddies of mine who have ridden motorcycles say, yeah, it's worth it, but you might as well go to South Dakota by that time. Then you're in Memphis, and then you're in Nashville. Yeah, dude. The problem is you're once you get outside of California, I'm sorry, Arizona, there's not much to see. New Mexico is pretty barren and dry. Then you start hitting the plains, and then it's like, you might as well haul ass, man. Because there's nothing in Oklahoma. There's nothing in New Mexico. Nothing in... are you even going to go through Texas a little? Yeah, you're going to go through that upper part of Texas. I don't know if there's anything in Arkansas. Memphis and Tennessee, I've driven that. Nothing there. And then you're in Nashville. The next thing that would be worthwhile, I would say, is Knoxville, Tennessee, but that's beyond where you're going. I'm saying things don't pick up again until you hit the Smoky Mountains there. But I'm trying to see if there's anything worth a detour. I don't know, if you've never been to Dallas, maybe it's worth checking out, but that's going to be a significant hike. I wouldn't bother with Kansas City, I wouldn't bother with St. Louis. I don't know how much time you got. I mean, it's the Enchanted Circle north of Albuquerque. It's a nice little circle you do. The beginnings of the Rio Grande, I think, shoot out of there. But yeah, man, the real good stuff is just a state north of you. Like there's Utah, Colorado, parts of Wyoming, Idaho. Yeah. You know, I've zoned out. And if you've never been to Vegas, go to Vegas. You know, it all depends on how much time. I'm just saying, along that stretch, what's worth checking out. The main beautiful thing you would see is detouring to Phoenix. You're not even going to be going to Phoenix, but going through Prescott, Jerome, Sedona, then you're on the highway. And then, unless you're willing to drive significantly off the highway, like it's at least 2 hours to the Enchanted Circle from Albuquerque. Dallas is at least 3-ish hours. It's just a big-ass town. I don't know what you do there. Vegas, if you haven't been, it's not even going to be worth your gas to detour out to Vegas because you can pick up flights to Vegas way dirt cheaper than that. Joshua Tree National Park is just, hey, there's trees and it'll look funny. There's other bits and pieces of Arizona I'd recommend, but you're going to have to really detour and drive out of the way. Yeah, man, there's not a lot along that stretch. Not a lot. Now for your other questions, some a little bit more logistical. Cheapest hotels. I know where the cheapest hotels are. The cheapest hotels are in the car you will rent and sleep in the back of at waysides. If you read my book, Reconnaissance Man, that's what I recommend you do. Even to this day, even though I have the money, I will still sleep in a car. So what I would recommend, I don't know how tall you are, but me being a short guy, if I were to rent a car to drive across the country, I would rent a Dodge Challenger. And people say, oh, Clary, that's not minimalistic. That's downright sexy. Yes, but since I'm a short guy, I fit perfectly in the back of a Dodge Challenger. That's a big-ass back seat, and you will sleep very comfortable. And whatever extra money you're spending on the rental and gas, you will more than save and make up for it for the fact that you're not getting a hotel. Otherwise, I would get a comfy sedan with seats that go all the way back, recline. This would definitely be worth doing your research to find a vehicle that has very comfortable reclining seats. If you want to do it, get an air mattress and a van. I don't think it's that necessary. But if you're a taller fella, it's worth spending the money. I'm saying this is the one thing you can splurge on is your rental, because this is what you're going to sleep in. And there's so much more efficiencies to sleeping at the waysides. One, you're not dicking around checking out. Two, you're right there on the highway. You hop on and you go. Three, you're not sitting there bored. Like, you will drive. If you get a hotel, you're tempted, like, oh, well, here's a hotel here, and we're going to stop here because we said we're going to stop here. When you could have made another 4 or 5 hours worth of driving. And then you just, oh, we got to go to the next. In other words, the hotels limit. And then you're fucking around in towns that there's really nothing to do. Fucking, what, Gallup, New Mexico. Oh, my God. Oh, hey, let's all get diseases from the locals. Won't that be fun? I mean, it's just, New Mexico's a dive. you just haul and go. And then when you're finally tired and ready to go to bed, you grab your little toothbrush, you grab your little Old Spice deodorant, and then you go to the wayside. They got the wash basin there. You go, you take your tinkle, you brush your teeth and you floss, you put on your little nightcap, you get a blanket, and then you go to sleep. Even during the winter time, it's not going to be cold enough where you can't sleep. You're going to be high up. I would not recommend sleeping in Arizona along the wayside, though, in this temperature, in this weather. Bring a lot of blankets, fleeces, sweatpants, long undies. Definitely do that. And you're going to save yourself several $100s on this trip doing that. But you should be able to make it off that Arizona plateau down in New Mexico. And there's a real nice wayside stop at the border just as you get past Arizona and New Mexico. It's very nice, actually. And then you wake up, and then you haul ass, and then where will be the next stop? Oh, I'm trying to think. Usually I shoot north. Or I crash with Albuquerque Adam. But it doesn't matter. You'll be able to figure out. You can look at all the waysides are X number of miles away, and then you just go and then pull over and sleep, and you wake up, and then you just keep hauling. I bet you... How many hours? I say 30 hours. You could easily do it in 3 days. Easy. I bet you if you leave early enough in the morning to get to Prescott, well, let's pull this down. Let's see how far that would take you. This presumes you're coming out of LA. Yeah, even 30 hours. Let's see you're over here. I don't know what that is. 49,970 Grapefruit Boulevard, wherever that is. Yeah, you just, since you're not coming from LA, you go through, you take the Highway 10 out. Quartzite's a little cool town you can check out. Yeah, you could do this. You could see, if you left in the morning, we're talking like 6 a.m., okay? Hang on, it's 28 hours. Damn it, Google's not letting me do what I want. Yeah, how long is that to Prescott? Four hours. Another 2. That's 6 hours. You leave at 6 a.m. You hit the highway at noon at Flagstaff. You could easily drive another 12 hours. So you're in Flagstaff at noon. You see the crater by 1:30. You look at it, see it, that's it. I'm just saying look at it. There's nothing else to do. So when you're done looking at it, get back on that damn road. Painted Forest, drive through. There's another... You could make it the other side of Albuquerque, which you're going to want to. Tucumcari. Yeah, there's a pass that you got to get past. I forget the name of the town, but it's east of Albuquerque. You don't want to sleep there. Your goal would be to get to Tucumcari. Maybe Amarillo. What is the distance from Flagstaff? AZ, Amarillo, Texas. How long is this? You can make it to Amarillo. You'd be pulling in about 1Z, 2Z a.m. And then, that's just 1 day shot easy. Amarillo, Texas to Nashville. 13 hours. Yeah, you could do it in 2 days. If you push it, you can do it in 2. You could easily do it in 3. Easily. If you do it in 3, you're going to have a couple extra hours to kill, unless you slept in very late. So, alright, there you go. Link to his video down below. Questions, answers about anything about the United States. I hate to say it, I probably am one of the foremost experts on what's there to do out here. Because I've been there, I've done it. Oh yeah, I mean, I know the best Mexican restaurant in the entire United States, and I'm not talking like, they have amazing Mexican, oh no, you don't, no, you don't know, sweetheart, from Scottsdale, Arizona, you really don't know the best Mexican restaurant. I do, and it's in St. George, fucking Utah. So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.